Navajo Street has become symbolic of the new growth in Denver. But one thing that hasn't changed in my lifetime has been this place. My name is Dominic Dezzutti, and this is Our Lady of Mount Carmel Italian Catholic Church. Since its founding in 1894, it has been a hub of Italian heritage and culture here in North Denver. I have a strong personal connection to this church. When my great-grandparents came off the boat, they came straight to Denver and became part of this parish. My grandparents were baptized here, they were married here, we had their funerals here. My parents were baptized here, my parents were married here, I was baptized here. I've known the church for a long time. What's always amazed me is that it's retained its Italian culture and heritage, even though the neighborhood here on Navajo Street has changed dramatically. So I've come here to take a deeper look at how that Italian heritage stays alive, the history of Mount Carmel Church, and how the church is reaching out to the community and its new neighbors.
Well, Our Lady of Mount Carmel is a national Italian parish because the neighborhood originally was very Irish. The Italians started moving in here. And I think the attachment here is again because of the cultural and the church being the key fold of where their family gathered for spirituality, the spirituality of their Catholic Christian way of life. And this is why the Italians want to hold on to this location. It is part of their history. Every month we have a monthly Mass here in Italian, the first Sunday of every month, as in Italian language and singing, and so that people can experience what it was like in its early days, as the priest probably most likely preached in Italian. It was the language of the parish, it was the language of the community. And of course the singing would have been in Latin, the Mass would have been in Latin, but the preaching in Italian, which was common in those days. But they also come here at least once a month for Prima Dominica. That's what draws them here.
As every Prima Dominica Sunday, we have a very good showing. I want to thank you very much.
We are so happy to have you with us today. We hope you enjoy our breakfast. We put a lot of time and energy and thought into this. Thank you again.
I had like about 20 volunteers that came. Yesterday we did all the skewers, and then I had about 15 people today that came to help.
I was born, raised, and baptized here.
Yeah.
And I'm 85 years old, and I'm still doing it.
So she knew your grandmother, Dominic, very well, as they did.
Wow.
We did too.
Mary Rachel was my best friend.
Your grandma
with her
taught us
coffee.
to do the wine cooking, everything. Yeah.
We have people that went to the grade school, high school, and they get to come together once again and just be a part of the community.
We maintain ourselves here at Our Lady of Mount Carmel with a strong men's club that we have now.
It's not just a club, it's a community of love with the Italians. We all love each other, we all work together.
I was an altar boy, so I see a lot of guys I was altar boys with, and we're all in our 60s, and it's a great thing. It's a camaraderie that's never ending.
Hey! Mangiabam, come on. You'll hear some arguing because we're Italians and we do that. We're not yelling, we're Italians.
To me, it's very important because I'm carrying on a tradition that my parents, my grandparents, my mom's up there on the Ring of Fame. She was involved with the church, the schools. It was her life.
My family's been a part of this church for over 100 years. So why stop now?
In 1894, Father McCarran, the pastor of St. Patrick's Parish on 32nd and Osage, was able to get the land here for the Italian community.
In the beginning, when the Italians first migrated to Denver, there was no place for them to go. And so Mother Cabrini, Father Lepore, and Bishop Motz, they decided that we need an Italian church.
We were able to get our first Italian priest here, Father Lepore, Mariano Lepore. The first church he built, which is on our parking lot now, was a frame church, and it was destroyed by fire, arson, in 1900. And then he started to have this present church built. It was dedicated in 1904.
A lot of people probably don't realize the the hardships that my parents and grandparents had living here. It was not popular to be Italian in 1900.
As the city of Denver was expanding into other townships, as at Wheat Ridge, Arvada, Westminster, those became the key areas of where our people still live.
I live in Arvada. I pass 3 churches before I get to Mount Carmel. But we're parishioners, longtime parishioners, and just love it.
Most of the people here are like that. Nobody lives, I don't know of anybody that lives in this area.
I mean, we live in Broomfield, but yet we come back, and like you say, they spread out, but it draws them back because of the church.
I just love this area. It's just a beautiful area. I love the church, and it's God brought me back.
What do they say? You can take people out of North Denver. You can't take North Denver out of people.
You never do really lose them. They come back home. They're like the prodigal son, you know. They keep coming back, and we get new people all the time, of course, because the demographics are changing so much around here. We're getting new folks, younger people all the time.
Even the people that are moving in the neighborhood who aren't Italian are coming here because of the historical factors, and they see things in this church that are traditional that you don't see in the new churches being built.
Really like the mix of people that are here, honestly. You know, there's like you said, the lifers, and then there's the people who are moving to town within the last 5 years, like me and my wife.
It pleases me very much when I sit in church on Sunday morning in Montgomery. I see all these new faces, young people carrying infants coming to Mass. I know Mount Carmel going to live forever.
It's like family away from home, really. You know, I would say something like that. You know, it's good to have people that you know will care about you, even though your blood is far away.
We go back a long time to 1894. Our roots are rooted with the Italian community. The Italian community still maintains its presence here very strongly, but we also are getting young families that might be Italian, may not be. Everyone is welcome. And that's what we have under our sign. All are welcome to Our Lady of Mount Carmel.